Did you know John the Baptist was beheaded? Welcome back to Skincare and Scripture. Okay, so you may know that John the Baptist was beheaded, but have you really read the story and have you really thought about what it means or why it happened the way it did? Let's dive into it. In the Gospels, especially in Matthew 14 and in Mark 6, we read about John the Baptist being imprisoned by King Herod. What's striking is that Herod didn't want to kill John. I think from what I gathered, King Herod's family already thought that he was beheaded. The public already thought that John the Baptist had been beheaded, but his disciples knew that he was still alive. And King Herod feared him, even respected him, because he knew that people thought he was a prophet, and he knew that he was a righteous man. So instead of executing him, King Herod kept John the Baptist in prison. But everything changed at a party. So for King Herod's birthday, he threw a big get-together for everybody in his kingdom that was the who's who's. And his stepdaughter was dancing, really putting on a show, entertaining everybody. And in a moment of pride and pressure, King Herod made a careless promise. When the stepdaughter, prompted by her mother, asked for John's head on a platter, Herod faced a tough choice. He could honor what he knew was right, or protect his image in front of everybody. I mean, he was the king after all. Tragically, he chose appearances over his own conviction. And just like that, John was executed. Not because King Herod believed it was right, but because he didn't want to look weak or have to tell everybody that, actually, I didn't behead John the Baptist. He's actually downstairs in prison right now. How often do we face similar moments? Probably not quite as extreme, but real nonetheless. Moments where we know what's right, but we feel the pressure to go along with the crowd, to fit in, to save face, or avoid discomfort. Herod's story reminds us that weak convictions crumble under pressure, but God calls us to something stronger, to stand firm in truth, even when it's unpopular or costly. So today, let's ask ourselves, when the pressure comes, will I follow the crowd, or will I follow what I know is right? What God has called me to do. God bless you.